right, time now for the Monday 5.
Monday 5.
All right, and then I'm going to go that, and then we'll have VG's Nugs and everything else in the clubhouse. All right, so let's start off with our normal best and worst of the weekend. So I'll start off with you. Best and worst, what do you got?
All right, so let's start off with best. So, cuz Saturday was a big one for you. The Italia versus the Albania in the Euros.
I watched it.
Did you watch it?
I watched it. I actually watched England. I was watching a couple of them. I was going back and forth.
Oh, I'm proud of you, cuz.
Wait, dude, Albania scores 30 seconds into the match.
Yup. Yeah, listen, it's the Euros.
It was nuts.
And Albania has a team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a rivalry, too.
There was like 30,000 Albanians in Germany where they were playing. It was insane.
All right.
By the way, beautiful women, the Albania. Wow. But, cuz, the best part about it was the pregame of this game in New York, right? You have the tweet there, Andrew?
Let me pull it up one second.
I love these international rivalries, right? You go back and forth, especially in America. Like, you're miles away from your home country and you're bickering about this. So I found this clip online. So it was in New York. They were all on the street. One side the Italians, the other side the Albanians, and they're going back and forth.
Oh my God!
The Albanians called for war, cuz. Look at this. So they'll show you at the end.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
This is New York here. So they're begging for. Look, these got a handful of pasta, spaghetti, like uncooked spaghetti, and the Italians are begging the Albanian not to break it in half, and he breaks it in half, and they're all freaking out.
Breaking spaghetti. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Oh my God! That's
an Italian hate crime. Breaking spaghetti.
It's awesome. It's awesome. And this week starts Copa America, so you're gonna hear a lot of my shenanigans with Colombia.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a lot. It's a summer of soccer. It's a lot of fun.
All right.
That's my best.
All right. What do you got, Andrew?
My best, I would have to say, was hanging out with my family, getting to see my nephew, my parents. My entire life, we always wanted a pool, and my parents, we were like shore people. So like, why are we going to get a pool when we can go to the shore? So like, I understood that, but they finally decided to get a pool. Now it's this giant inflatable pool, and they put it up, and I got to swim with my nephew. It was a really good time.
That's beautiful. That's good stuff. PG.
I wandered around FDR Park to go to the Southeast Asian market they have down there.
Ooh.
FDR Park on a Sunday morning is outrageously cool. It is everything Philadelphia is. They have like the Latin Soccer League going on. So there's a Latino market with food and stuff. And then on the other side is the Southeast Asian market. So I wander around there. I grab a coconut juice. They grab a coconut out of a cooler, chop the top off, throw a straw in it.
Dude.
I never realized how much water's in a coconut.
Dude.
It's so refreshing.
Do they do that in Puerto Rico?
Well, why do you think they do the coconut water?
I didn't think there was that much. I mean, there's a healthy portion of
there's a
water
thing called coconut water.
No, I drink it all the time, but I didn't know how much was in one coconut.
It is where it comes from.
I get it. But I was just blown away at how much is in one coconut.
On a hot day, it's the best.
Yeah, it's very refreshing.
You pour rum in
Did
that?
it have a coconut taste to it?
Very mild. It tastes just like the coconut juice you buy at the store.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's really
I
refreshing.
like coconut.
Yeah.
I
me
like
too.
the taste of coconut.
Me too.
Me too.
But you're right. I like it better with a little rum.
That was Andrew. Yeah.
Dude, also down there's so many families renting out picnic tables and having parties, which is beautiful to see. This one crew had a bounce house blow up.
No way.
But they also had a bounce house blow up with a rodeo bull in it.
What?
And I think they were Mexican. They had like Mexican cowboy hats on. But yeah, there's a
mechanical bull.
in FDR Park. I have a video of it. I haven't been able to
Are you
send it.
serious?
Yeah, it was so
Dude,
wild.
Mexicans are the best to party with.
FDR Park
mechanical
is a blast on the weekend, on Sunday
They're
morning.
the best
You know
to
what's
party
nuts,
with.
though? The FDR Park is the lakes.
Yeah.
The lakes back in the day, I mean, there was nothing going on other than, whatever kind of crime.
It's wild. You got the skateboard kids on the one side. They
Yeah.
have baseball games going on, and they have all these markets and these soccer games.
Yeah.
It's
Love
a
it.
whole thing down there on Sundays.
That's awesome.
That's good. I'm glad it's like that.
Love it.
All right, worst of the weekend, JP.
All right, so we all know Arizona left. Not a big fan of Arizona. The Coyotes left Arizona, so now they're in Utah. So they're rebranding, remodeling, and all that. They were trying to figure out the new name. So they got the colors, they got the look, they got the name, and this is the jersey as well. And so, cause they decided on a name, they're going with the Utah Hockey Club. That's what they're going with. And
I hate that.
It's terrible.
It's like the Washington football team.
Listen, as a soccer fan myself, I hate that. Like, that's fine in Europe, but don't bring it here. Like, that's the cool thing about American sports. That's like the personality,
we have a
character
nickname.
that we have. Exactly. So then this is what the jersey's going to look like. The colors are cool.
It's cool
but it just
colors.
looks so
Yeah,
generic.
the colors are good. I like the colors.
You cheaped out on
That's
the
a
name.
good. That's a good jersey.
Like they were gonna go like the Yetis, the Avalanche,
I like
or
the
guess they have
Mammoth. The Utah Mammoth is
the
cool.
Blizzards.
Yeah,
like-
I like the Mammoth.
Yeah, so they're going.
Mammoth
Hockey
is
Club.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. How come? By the way, you're Mr. Soccer. Why don't they have nicknames?
I think it's just like I think it's just an American thing. We just like the names. I don't even know. Like I don't even know the origin here in America. How did we come up with that? Because like a lot of these soccer clubs are like almost like 200 years old, and Manchester United, Manchester City, like they've had these names for.
Well, they have
Well, they're
names
after
because they're
their-
like the Reds.
Yeah, they have names.
The United are the
Little
Reds.
names that came
Everton.
later
Oh yeah,
on.
Tottenham. What are they?
Everton's
Spurs,
top
the
seed.
Spurs.
Yeah.
Hotspur. That's just not like a thing over there.
Yeah, I am so out on this Utah thing. That is, I mean, I like the Washington football team. I like that. But this,
Why did you like that?
I don't know.
Do you like the Washington football team better than the Commanders?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I do.
I wish
I
they
don't
went
like
back.
the Commanders.
I wish they went back to it.
We are commanders.
But I mean,
Dun,
once
dun, dun,
again,
dun,
this
dun,
can't be a
dun, dun.
trend. This is lazy. Get a group of people together. Come up with some names. And that,
I agree. I
That
agree.
jersey, that font.
I
I'm,
like the
I'm a
jersey.
big font guy.
The
That is
colors
a lame font to
It's a good
use.
color scheme.
I like the color scheme. Font's terrible.
By the way, who made all these logos for the expansion teams in the 90s? We need that person to come back because all the logos in the 90s, I love. Like the old teal Pistons or like the Vancouver Grizzlies, the Raptors. Like I love all those old 90s logos. And now they just feel generic. It's like they're going on clip art.
The clip
on
art,
Microsoft
yeah,
clip
that's
art.
exactly what it
And
looks
they're
like. It
making
looks cool.
logos
They
on
look
that.
corny.
Like they had character in the 90s. I don't know what's going on now.
Yeah, that's weak.
That was terrible.
Super weak.
Andrew, what was the worst of your weekend?
All right, so I went golfing Saturday with my dad.
How
my brother.
crowded was it? I mean,
Oh.
you couldn't get two better days.
So it was crowded. And the thing about the crowd was the group in front of us, they were they're a young group, and they were going so slow to a point where like the group in front of them was almost like finished their hole. And our first half, the first 9, 2.5 hours. We started at 3:20. We didn't get off the course until like 7:45.
That's not bad, is it?
That's
3 hours
horrible.
and 4 hours and 20 minutes
That's
on
horrible.
a weekend.
I mean, I get it, Father's Day weekend and all that, but we were waiting almost 10 minutes. We would wait for them to tee off. We would do the hole.
I gotta be honest with you. I can't.
You
it's
in a rush? You're
beautiful
golfing,
day.
So you were the
Out with
guys
your
fighting?
dad?
Like I'm out on you.
No. You gotta understand this because like there is an etiquette in golf, and
I've
you
heard
have to
about
go
this.
there has to be some type of rhythm, a pace. When you get like that and you have to wait
Yeah,
like 5-10 minutes at a tee box, you lose your rhythm in your swing. You do.
Dude, I get it. But on that weekend, with that day, like, what do
In
you
that
expect?
weather?
Well, yeah, I get it. I understood that there was going to be a
what do you
Andrew wants
want?
his
Like-
golf now.
No, I understood that there was going to be slowness to it, but like they were really dragging.
4 hours and 20 minutes does not sound like a long day to me.
I mean, I get like a 3. You really should be 3.5, 3:20.
I usually expect 4 hours.
But
Were they just fooling around?
They
Like,
were
dude, I gotta
taking
tell you,
forever.
You're in a rush playing golf with your dad?
It's like the
know.
the practice swings. You got to do like 6 practice swings before you drive them.
Yeah.
On like
I'm not a golfer. That sounds like
on like the asshole. Come
I gotta
on.
tell you,
Come on.
This ain't the
I'm out.
country club guys here. He's complaining.
Yeah, I'm out on Andrew.
Andrew, so were you the guys that were fighting in that video I sent
Oh
you?
man,
yeah.
I got a little heated over it, but
You did?
yeah, because we were like, can
Why,
we play?
you were arguing with me?
don't mess
Yo,
with his
listen here, J.O. Hurry the F up.
Well, that's a violation on you.
We're at the turn, and the one guy's in the bathroom. The 3 of them are standing there, and I go up to him. I said, "Hey, do you mind if we play through?" Because there was no one in front of them. And the guy was like, "Yeah, we do mind." I said, "Dude, the guy is in the bathroom. My group's right here, ready to go. Just let us go through." And you're gonna tell me you had the
I figure out
audacity
a
to tell
line.
me?
What'd you
you
shoot?
mind?
What did you shoot?
Like mid-90s.
And you're worried about his rhythm. Mid-90s, a plus 20. You're
I
worried
know.
about his rhythm.
Oh, come on.
No,
I would have been better if I was winning.
You're gonna shoot 82 if your rhythm was good.
Come
Andrew,
on.
if I was a golf guy, I'd had your back, man. I
And
know
by the
nothing.
way, if you ask me, I'm going no. I'm telling you the same thing. Step back.
He's not going to ask you. This had to be
Father.
some older guys. There's some smaller older guys. He's not coming up to
they
you
weren't.
being like, you.
Yeah, they were. Come on. You're going to wait for the guy to take a piss in the bathroom? Like,
Hey, golf's actually kind of
first
funny.
of all, go to the bathroom. Show a little respect. All right?
He's getting heated.
Come on now.
This is great.
You're out of line.
This is
whatever.
awesome.
BG.
What's the guy's name? Mike Estabrook. Worst of the weekend. Are you kidding me? Giving Todd, like, this guy's like a roid head rageaholic. Let the manager come out and vent. That's what they do. You de-escalate. This guy's getting all chesty and angry and yelling back at Topper. That guy needs to get a little decorum and a little more training. And who was the crew chief letting it go off like this?
I know.
What's happening?
He was way late getting in between.
And Topper's right. The balls and strikes were wrong. If they call that a hit by pitch, that's up for the other team to challenge it at that point. You don't reverse that. Like,
I know.
yeah, that guy sucks.
But you're right about escalation. And I know Kruk talked about it. But you're right about escalating it. Like,
Guy's a hothead.
He went right back at Topper. You got to go like this. I get it. Let's, you know, it is what, you know, but right away. And he was getting, like, he turned back and then he went right back at Topper, like,
and veins on the back of his head were bulging. And he's yelling at Topper. Like, what
and they
are
were
you
like,
doing?
no, you were talking about nose to nose. You know, I was thinking about this as I was watching it. That's the most difficult restraint ever. The manager umpire argument without throwing hands. Because you're this close, like, it looks like he's trying to headbutt him. He's like pecking at him like a bird.
Topper, he takes the hat off to get closer, to breathe the visor. He's got to take the hat off to get closer.
And he's spitting on you. Like it's two guys, they're spitting at each other.
It's hot.
Like at some point, your base instincts take over, and you just want to crack them, right? Like it's crazy.
But they need to have it. If they don't have de-escalation training, they need it. You just stand there and let them yell for a little bit. And that's it. And walk away. You knew him. He knew he screwed up.
Right.
Come on.
Just let the guy have his moment.
Yeah. He's getting his doors blown off today, 8-2 or whatever.
Like, also, it's not like Topper's always that's a rarity for him.
Yeah.
This is fourth ejection, if I saw that correctly.
Yeah. I mean, like show the guy a little leniency.
Yeah.
Like, you know, give me a break.
He's umps, man.
Yeah. Well, he was horrible.
Robo-ump.
All right. Question number 2. We are 80 days from the kickoff, 2024. I'll ask you, what's your way too early Eagles vibe? What are you feeling, JP?
Right now, I feel like there's a tempered optimism with the Eagles because like I feel like a lot of people are high on them, especially with the coaching staff additions. You know, you get Saquon Barkley, everyone's goo goo gaga over that offense. But I think the way the season ended, people are not going all in on like, you know, Super Bowl. I think they're just a little bit tempered. So I think right now people are a little optimistic, but with a little caution as well because of the way last season.
How about you?
I feel the same way too, honestly. I mean, like,
that's what I mean. I want your opinion.
Listen, I'm the same way too. I'm excited about this Eagles team, but the way the collapse happened last year, I can't go all in as well being excited. But if like last year, you know, you didn't have that collapse and you lose the second round, like you don't get killed, I would be super excited about the way this offseason went because I thought it was still really good the way Howie kind of retooled his team for this upcoming year.
By the way, this portion of the show is brought to you by Rite Aid. RiteAid.com for all of your allergy needs, for all of your favorite goods. RiteAid.com. Schedule an appointment for a vaccine. All right, Andrew, what do you got? What's your way too early Eagles vibe?
Way too early Eagles vibe. Man, I'm excited for this team. I'll say that. I'm really excited about the acquisitions that we got for this offense. Obviously, Saquon Barkley is I don't even know how that was pulled off. So I'm really excited. The thing that I'm hesitant on is the rookie young guys in this secondary. In
Really?
this defense, yeah, I mean we're going to rely on 2 draft picks to bring that secondary to put together. We got to rely on Jordan Davis. We got to see what he's going to look like. We got to
That's
see
the
what
whole
Jalen.
point of first-round picks. Like, come in, step in, right?
I know,
right away.
but there is.
What we saw last year was horrendous. So, like, I'm shocked that you're hesitant over that.
Because there is a level between college and NFL. There's a big difference.
Duh.
And like the season's long.
You just dulled him.
Like, that's a dumb statement.
But like we
Of course
saw
there
this
is.
with Jalen Carter, we saw
But
this with Jordan Davis.
that doesn't mean you're like less excited about the secondary.
I mean, I'm excited to see what they're going to do. I want to see how they're going to perform.
That's your hesitancy?
I mean, we've had problems with this position, the secondary, in the last 2 years.
Well, now you addressed it, is my point. Now you watch it grow.
But you're relying on young guys. You're not they're not proven talent in the NFL yet.
I'm out on Fraizer. I love you. I'm out on that answer.
Having a rough day today with Fraizer.
It's a longer season. They might drop off within 12 games. You don't know. So that's what I'm hesitant on. That's all.
All right. Yeah, I disagree, but that's all right. BG?
I think they're going to be good. They'll win 11 games. Linebackers blow. It's going to be exploited all year.
Yeah, that's something that if the Fraizer says linebackers, or I'm worried about Jalen, or I'm worried about the offense and the play calling, I go, all right,
Yeah.
Oh,
Linebackers
Jalen
blow, and they're going to
definitely,
get exploited all year. So I think it'll hurt them in the playoffs. We'll see.
Well, you already got to the play 11 wins, and they're going to lose the
First round of playoffs.
Out. No.
Hey, man.
Oh, my God.
This linebackers,
What?
it's going to take a miracle for this front office to address linebackers in a
That doesn't
meaningful
mean
way.
they're gonna lose the first round.
That's what I think, man.
I hope Devin White just dips in the fountain of youth.
I need a timeout. I need a timeout. We'll continue to 5 in a second, but let's talk about sleephealthypa.com. That's Dr. Andy, Sleep Healthy. Dr. Andrew Cohen, who is certified in sleep disorders and treating sleep disorders like sleep apnea. He's amazing. So he's a dentist by trade. And what happened is he had a friend of his who had cancer, and he was staying with him to help him out. Beautiful guy. And he realized that he was snoring and he was keeping his buddy up. So he actually developed this contraption to help him stop snoring. And it was a dental contraption because he realized that, you know what, we think about sleep and snoring, we're always thinking about, like nose and throat, and you're not talking about the mouth and the teeth, and the tongue. So he has a way of using dental appliances and laser therapy to widen your passageways. He's a brilliant guy, man. You could ditch the CPAP because nobody wants that. And you got to make sure that, listen, snoring is dangerous, absolutely dangerous. Sleep apnea, your heart stops, so many bad things. You don't get into that deep REM sleep, so your body regenerates itself. You got to go see Dr. Andy. You're having any issues when it comes to sleep, please go see Dr. Andy. His mission, stop the snore. That's what the whole mission is. Stop the snore. SleepHealthyPA.com, and tell Dr. Andy that we sent you.
We didn't get the snore sound today, cuz. All right, guys, listen. We're talking about sleep health. Now let's talk about health of your eyeballs. And what do I mean by that? Guys, it's summertime. You need to make sure that you're protecting your eyeballs from that sun. It's crazy out here, all right? So we're going to do it with our friends over at Shady Rays. Guys know my love, my obsession over sunglasses. And listen, I advocate for Shady Rays because I love the product that they put out. It's high quality, but I'm not going to have to break the bank anymore for sunglasses like I do with some other companies. They're just fantastic, high grade quality as far as sunglasses go, and you don't have to break the bank. There's nothing better than that. And don't just take it from me. Take it from over the 300,000 people that rate Shady Rays 5 stars. That's over 300,000 people. And the best part about it, we talked about the quality, but if you happen to lose it, break it, whatever it may be, Shady Rays will replace those sunglasses for you. Nobody's doing that, all right? And of course, right now, as always, we got you hooked up with that promo code. Use that promo code PHLY. Again, that's PHLY. That'll get you 35% off those polarized sunglasses here today. Guys, that's a great deal. 35% off on these great sunglasses. I love it, guys. So again, PHLY, 35% off those polarized sunglasses. Thank you to our friends over at Shady Rays.
All right, buddy. I like it. This portion of the show brought to you by TrueMark Financial. All right. Check out the credit union difference at truemark.com/PHLY.
Might have to hit them up, man. Like I need to get a water heater put in today.
Well, I got you all covered. Danny from Daniel's Plumbing.
All right,
He's my guy.
All right, I'll reach out.
All right. Daniel's Plumbing. He's the best. All
Love
right.
it.
So I got you hooked up. All right. So let's go to question number 3. Are we any closer to your own Sixers plan? We talked about Paul George, right? And, I don't know how we all feel, but what is your plan? Are you closer? Because I'm kind of on the fence here.
I don't know. I mean, because not only did we get the finals snippet, but also looked like at Sky High Restaurant here in Philadelphia, your boy Bron.
No, it's not LeBron. It was not LeBron.
It was not LeBron.
It was Elton
just
Brand.
like LeBron.
Poor Elton Brand.
It was Elton Brand.
You sure?
Yeah.
Positive.
The do-rag?
The positive. It was Elton Brand. It was not LeBron.
You don't think LeBron?
No, it was not LeBron.
No. I'm saying you don't think LeBron's thinking about Philly at all?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't think he's thinking about Philadelphia at all. And I saw that thing on Twitter, and people were going nuts. And it turns out it was Elton Brand. Like you're looking at they were at the where they were at the
JG Sky High Lounge up at the Four Seasons.
Four Seasons, and there's a picture from across the room. The picture, and you could see at first, you could say, "Well, it does look like LeBron," but once you go do a little homework, it's Elton.
Okay,
having drinks with Nick Nurse.
It wasn't Bron. But to answer your question, I don't think we are. Because I told you earlier, I want dogs. I want depth. From 3 to 8, it doesn't have to be star players, but guys who can play some defense and score the ball a little bit. And from what it sounds like, we're trying to find that third star. So I'm saying I don't think, no, we're not at my plan in particular.
Okay, that's good stuff. Andrew?
Yeah, I am really just kind of my stomach is churning this whole offseason because I do not like any of these options. I don't like Paul George. I don't like Jimmy Butler. I don't like LeBron James. I just don't like the future of this franchise.
Made it a box.
And if you're
the other day, last week, he was round on it during the break. It was after the show. You remember?
Yeah.
And you were railing on them.
Yeah, I think you're taking copium if you think that Paul George is going to come here and save us. I think you're delusional if you think Jimmy Butler is going to be coming here and doing something for us. We're looking at guys that were succeeded 5-10 years ago, and we think that they're going to all of a sudden blossom in this franchise.
Paul George could still play. I mean, I may
Jimmy just went to the finals a year or two ago. Yeah, 5 to 10 years ago, Jimmy.
I'm not thrilled, but. He can still play. Paul George can still play.
But we also don't need a savior. Joel and Maxey can be the guys that can bring us to the promised land.
No.
But we need to build it around them.
But you don't have enough to fill the team.
Well, yeah, but he's saying Paul and Jimmy are going to be our saviors. So when I hear that, I'm thinking these guys are going to come in and lead us to them. But I don't think you need someone to lead us there. I think you need some support for Maxey and Embiid, because I think both of them can lead us.
But if that's the case, then shouldn't they be leading us already? And they're not. So you do almost need a savior to come in. Or what I think they should do
You need a co-star is what you need.
You need someone who puts up more than 11 points a game, like Tobias. That's what you need. You get Paul George's 22, you're much better off.
Yep.
Yeah. You could roll pieces. Just get people that are dogs.
22 points a game roll piece.
Yeah, but if you have a bench,
Fraizer over 3.
Oh, come on. If you had a solid bench to put up numbers,
over 3, Andrew.
Andrew Castellanos.
All right.
Run that slider.
Oh, it's awesome. What do you got?
I'm good with Maury right now. My plan, I think Maury has my plan. Let's wait till the season's over. We got a ton of money. Let's blaze up and see what happens. So Maury and I are on the same plan, man. Let's just see what happens.
Blaze up, baby.
Yeah. Let's see, man. Look at the world a little different. Open those doors of perception.
Question number 4, the Monday 5 is this. So Rory, that's one of the losses that stings. I don't know how you sleep at night. I'll be honest with you. When he left, and he left early, right? The minute the match was over, He was like gone and in a plane, no interview,
I saw some
no
of those
nothing.
pictures.
You just saw the plane,
There were
right?
like reports of like his tires screeching as he
Right,
pulled
right,
out
right.
of the parking lot.
Like, that's a loss that'll haunt you forever.
I got an early nug for you. Rory, from putts within 3 feet before yesterday,
Oh, yeah.
496 out of 496.
And he was 0 for 2.
And he knew DeChambeau went into the mess, and he choked.
I know.
Choked.
That what he lumped up, man.
Yeah, he did.
It was a lumper. It was a lump piece.
I feel bad for Rory.
I do. Listen, I do too. I like Rory.
Can't finish.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's just like you have it. This is the story. Scheffler's out of it from the beginning,
Yeah.
Yep.
right? He makes the cut, but he's out of it from the beginning. This is your tournament. This is your coming out party.
Yeah.
And you lump up.
Yeah.
Wait, so who won? You guys are talking about Rory, but who
Bryson
won?
DeChambeau.
DeChambeau.
Oh, you don't even know?
You
With
don't know who
his-
won the
with-
U.S. Open?
I'm not.
Oh,
You know, I'm not a golf
dude,
guy.
I know you might not be a golf guy, but you stumble upon that.
And
just
then
in
you
your-
go on Twitter. Everyone's just talking about Rory's collapse. No one's talking about.
Well, that's the
DeChambeau.
bigger conversation. I mean, because
It's hard
everyone's
to
like,
find out
wow.
who won when everyone's just talking about Rory choking.
So you don't go to ESPN.com?
Not for golf.
Well, no. I mean,
Looking for
no.
my
You just go to
baseball.
ESPN and it's in the headlines.
Looking at
You don't look at the headlines?
That's not high up on the headlines.
The U.S. Open? What are you,
Well, you got-
high?
When you got two
What-
championships going on right now.
That's like probably one of the highest things on there.
Dude, are you nuts? What are you nuts?
It's not even in the top headlines, guys. You got Irving.
Not right now. Yesterday.
I just pulled up
It was fresh up
ESPN. What's it say?
yesterday.
What's it say right here?
It's the top
DeChambeau
headline.
edges McElroy to win the
Oh,
second.
you know why? Because it's catered to what you like. That's why I never get them.
No, that's not true.
I don't. So why is it not on mine? I'm literally on ESPN. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
That's crazy.
All right.
Do you know one thing?
We're having
What's
a rough
going on
morning.
today with the young heads?
I don't know, man. You guys are just awful today.
Do you want to know something wild about DeChambeau? His
What?
clubs are 3D printed. They're 3D printed clubs that are like cost him like I think like $12,000.
Yeah, and they were like not approved up until like
Yeah.
2 months ago.
Yeah.
All right. Give me the law. The question is, give me the loss that haunts you from a Philadelphia sports standpoint.
We talked about it Friday because I still can't get over Game 7. Ben Simmons giving up the dunk against the Hawks.
Of all the losses,
That's no one's still.
again, you know, I mean, there's a million of them. Like last year's Phillies, Arizona.
That Sixers one stings way more for me
Okay.
because I went through what was it
That's
five
fair. No
6
wrong
years
answer.
5-6 years of the process. Everyone's hope was winning a championship, and cuz you're about to write a book. You're about to write a book, and you got Ben Simmons collapsing in the biggest moment there.
All right. All right.
I told you it was Father's Day. I had to take a long walk after that one.
All right.
I never really do
The
that. for
loss
losses.
that's haunt, you got Father's Day. What do you got, Andrew?
All right, I'm anticipating the 0-4 here.
You can't go to the
I'm
line
gonna-
like that.
I'm going to say there are a lot, but I think the one that gets me the most was the most recent Super Bowl, the Eagles losing to the Chiefs. Because I feel like I knew you're going to make that face. I knew they had it in the bag, man.
Super Bowl.
They had it in the bag.
Yeah, but you lost to Patty Mahomes. I can't.
Wait,
even-
dude, but dude,
come on.
of all the Eagles' losses, you go to that one?
Yeah.
I'd probably go.
I'm going. Mine is 2002
You're
NFC
going
Championship. Joe
without-
Jaravicious.
Without a doubt.
Guy's still
But
running.
he's too
It's
old-
a
too
Super
young.
Bowl. It's
I would
the
go.
biggest.
I would go
No.
2018.
That was an NFC
Eagles.
Championship game.
I would go 2018 Eagles when Nick Foles, Alshon Jeffrey dropped the ball over the Super Bowl that you're talking about.
The year after the Super Bowl?
The 2018 one. That one's
I mean, that
that
was
one's
tough.
stung to me
Oh
more than
my
the
God,
Super Bowl.
You
one.
guys are so...
You just coming off the Super
You
Yeah,
guys
you-
are
I- you can't-
insane.
We're talking about
You
back
guys
to
are nuts.
back.
You have no concept of horrible losses. Oh my God. You guys have no concept. In 2002, the Eagles had no Super Bowl.
You just said we were both too young.
Shut up. They had no Super Bowl. The only time they were in a Super Bowl was 1980, and they blow. They're a home favorite. In the last game of Veterans Stadium, they lose. And then they lost in 04 to the Patriots, and the Patriots cheated. Oh my God! And you're giving me Patrick Mahomes, and you're giving me the Nick Foles.
We just win a Super Bowl.
Anthony won the Super Bowl.
And who did we lose in 04
fucking
to?
bastard! You didn't know any concept.
Who did we lose in 04?
Shut up. Good BG.
Oh, mine's a 2002 NFC Championship.
God, yes.
Yeah. Who else? Oh, John Peace, Joe Carter.
Oh, exactly.
Brutal.
There's a million of them.
I wasn't even alive.
There's a million losses.
This is how good they've had it. This is what
I
they
was
do.
picking my nose in 02.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Oh my God.
it was a tough loss.
Tough loss.
My God. All right. This one you can't lose. This one you can't go.
You just said there are no wrong answers.
With my day going with you, I don't know. I might.
No, you can't go to the line thinking you're already going to lose. You got to say, I'm going to win.
Yeah.
All right?
My God. You got no idea. I swear to God, I feel like I'm working with my kids. Oh, my God. All right, number 5. We had Anthony's party at Dave & Buster's.
Love it.
All
Good
right.
spot.
So this is the easiest question of them all. Give me your 3 favorite arcade games. All right. Now, what I love about Dave & Buster's is they have 17 different Pop-A-Shop versions.
Mm-hmm.
They have the big one, like the regular one, you have the little ones. There's different sizes.
The one that moves
They
side
got
to side.
You got the football one. You got the baseball.
The pitching one? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
All right. Just give me your 3 favorite arcade games. You can't go wrong. You can't aggravate me.
Pop-A-Shop is obviously my favorite. The basketball one.
Which one?
I always have to do it. No, just give me the normal one.
Okay, good.
Maybe a little more distance. Give me a little more distance.
Yes.
I like a little more distance.
the real distance.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I do like skee ball. I do like
Yeah,
skee ball.
skee ball's listen, I get it.
In the office, NBA Jam, baby.
Yes.
Love the NBA Jam.
All right.
Matt Decker says Andrew's going to say, "What's an arcade?" Nice one, Matt.
Andrew.
All right, here we go.
Andrew.
Crazy Taxi.
Dude,
It's
on the
a
Game Boy,
awesome-
that was my stuff.
Arcade game, really fun because you get the steering wheel and all that stuff.
Never heard of it.
Mortal Kombat. I'm a Mortal
Mortal
Kombat
Kombat,
guy.
yeah.
I love that stuff.
Good.
Time Crisis.
I don't know that one.
It's the one with the gun.
This Time Crisis.
It's the one with the gun, and you hit the foot pedal, and you like pop up and like shoot the guys, and you got like come down.
Do you know this, JP?
No, I don't know this
You
one.
know Time Crisis?
Sounds like
Time Crisis.
what was that duck game on Nintendo?
There's not one sports.
That's what it sounds
There's not one sports game in his top 3.
None of mine either.
What are yours?
I go Donkey Kong.
Ooh, that's good.
I go. I like the pole position where you could sit down back in the day.
The pole position was great.
And you got to go to OG Pac-Man. I mean, they had a song after it.
Yeah, it's good.
Pac-Man.
Yeah, you go to the old school arcades.
Yeah.
It's funny because at Dave & Buster's, it was, it was a blast. Like everybody's, and we had it was just our family. I showed you guys a video. My father and my Uncle Bob playing Pop-A-Shop. 80-year-old men playing
That's awesome.
Pop-A-Shop. Like,
That's
that's awesome. Right? Awesome. All right, that's your
Oh, man.
Monday 5.
We all silly like the mayor.